Oi, truckers and truck enthusiasts, welcome to Truckstop Tales, where the roads are long and the coffee's strong, but the banter's even stronger. Today, we're hauling our freight from sunny Felixstowe all the way up north to Rotherham. Got 8 drops on board, so let's say this truck's heavier than a Sunday roast with extra Yorkshire puddings. I'm hoping to get most of these drops done today, fingers crossed, and gears grinding, then finish off tomorrow in Holmesfield before cruising back to Felixstowe for a well-earned bit of feet up, gear down time. Of course, it wouldn't be a proper day's trucking without a few surprises, delays, dodgy roundabouts, or a sat-nav that thinks I'm driving a hovercraft. But we'll roll with it. After all, it's not the destination, it's the diesel fume journey that counts. Later tonight, I'll be on the hunt for somewhere to park up. Hopefully not one of those grim motorway services with a single sad sausage roll spinning in a hot box. With any luck, we'll find a decent truck stop, and of course we'll be doing a full truck stop review because that's what we do here. So buckle up, grab a cuppa from your flask, mine's stronger than a 24-hour-old Ginsters, and join me for another trucking good adventure. So stick around, see how many drops I manage before the tacho starts shouting at me, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding that bell, unlike some truck stop showers that actually work. Well, this is Big John, shifting gears and cracking smells, because here on Truckstop Tales we're always driven to entertain.
One for the resting, for the adjusting, one for the tired hands. All thanks to this old town, one for the shattered plans. You know the time has come for breaking some new ground. I'll let you drive, so we will stare at views we can't believe we found. We'll feel alive. You're still my favorite queen of the night, my friend. Let's drive off again. Let's drive off again.
Well folks, we've finally rolled in to Whitwood Truckstop. Not bad going considering we were meant to be here a few days ago. But if you remember, everything was shut tighter than a nut on a Scania's axle. But thanks to the ever reliable run sheets from our planners, sometimes I really wonder if they even know what a truck or road looked like. Today we've got ourselves a rare treat, an early finish. And since it's a weekday, up here at Whitwood, everything's open, and hopefully the cafe's sizzling, the showers are steaming, and even the loos get hot water. So let's head inside, see what Whitwood's really got to offer, and then come back for the good old Truckstop Tales review. You know the drill: the food, the facilities, the cleanliness, the parking, and the security. We rate it all, no filter. Well, let's go, check it out. I'll see you in a bit. Right then, we've had a proper nosy around, but before I get into my review, I have been asked a question. And that's about if it's only truckers or if anybody can roll up at a truck stop and savour the food. And what are the prices like? Well, yes, if you can get to a truck stop, then truck stops love having you visit. And a lot of them have spaces for cars and are very, very welcoming. As for the prices, they're fairly reasonable and damn sight cheaper than any services you might come across. Most truck stops give us drivers a voucher towards our meal included in the price of the parking, so often we eat either for free or for a couple of pounds, depending on what you order and where you are. Anyway, let's get on with the review and see how Whitwood Truckstop stacks up. Let's get into the good stuff. Right, the food. Now, I might have ordered like a 10-year-old sausage, chips and beans, but it hit the spot like a V8 at full throttle. The cafe recently had a refurb and you can tell. Great selection, lovely clean space, and the grub was cooked to absolute perfection. No shame in loving the basics when they're this good. It's a full marks from me, a 10 out of 10. Facilities. Toilets with actual hot water, and I mean hot water. Not that lukewarm nonsense where you just rinsing your hands in regret. The showers, clean, powerful, and not one of those dribbly types. Proper job. This place is doing it right. That's another solid 10 out of 10. Cleanliness. Everywhere you look, shops, cafe, loos, the shower, sparkling clean. You can really tell the staff take pride in this place. I knocked a point off only because I need to leave some room for the truck stop that cleans your windscreen for you while you sleep. So this place gets a 9 out of 10. Now on to the parking. Loads of space, and they've even got a designated area for fridge units, so we don't have to fall to sleep to the soothing sound of roar, 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 roar all night. Fills up quick during the week, but it's still one of the better layouts around. And for this, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Now, security. Fencing all round, well, except the entrance, of course. Cameras covering every angle, 24-hour staff, and a security patrol during the week. That's pretty robust. Feels safe, and that's what counts. Well, this gives Whitwood Truckstop a total of 46 out of 50. Truckstop Tales gold standard. So there you have it, Whitwood. You've redeemed yourself after shutting up shop on me last time. Proper food, hot showers, clean loos. What more could a tired trucker ask for? Right, I'm off to bed before the planners realise I've had a decent day and asked me to travel to the other side of the UK for a reason only known to them. Anyway, catch you on the next stop, where hopefully the food's still hot and the toilets don't double as an ice bucket. Until then, keep on trucking, and remember, if it smells like chips and diesel, you've probably found me. Well, it's Friday morning, the end of the week is in sight, and I'm more excited than a trucker spotting a Greggs at a lay-by. Home's calling me louder than a screechy air horn, but we've still got some work to do. Today's haul, 4 drops on the cards. We've just ticked off our third here in Bradford, or as I like to call it, Breakford, because every time I stop here, I end up in traffic. Next, we're shifting gears and heading over to Halifax for the grand finale. But before that, we've got our last stop in Bradford to do. Then, it's back to Felixstowe for a weekend of feet up, kettle on, and absolutely no reversing beepers. If you've enjoyed tagging along on this cargo caper, do us a solid. Slam that like button like you've double tapping the hazards at a dodgy roundabout. Subscribe like you're filling out a taco, and ring that bell so you never miss our future trips, tales, and of course Truckstop reviews. Only here on Truckstop Tales. Well, until next time, keep the wheels turning and the sandwiches refrigerated.